Can y'all hear me okay? I'm back with another entry. It'll be on the screen like normal. If you're new here, welcome to the fam. This is a series where I just allow my thoughts to free flow, and if I have a message that I really want to talk about, it'll come through or I'll bring it. If not, it kind of turns into a rant or like catch up with my life in some some subtle way, but it's to help me and you develop consistency. You have a place to show up and be present with me. So let's get into it. Today I actually have something that I want to talk about, and I've been thinking about it. I was finishing my hair and I was like, I want to do this video before the sun goes down. Like, the sun is already kind of down, but I'm outside. Today's video is on the silent danger of waiting. What I mean by this is how much procrastination or waiting to do something that you want to do takes a toll on your mental. And we all know how our mental can affect our physical in the form of like illness and so many things. But the silent danger of waiting, the specific thing that came to my mind when this came up was the silent danger of waiting to be embraced as a creative, waiting to be embraced in whatever title you want, because you already are that. Waiting to be embraced by strangers, validation, it's literally nothing. And we tell ourselves it's so important, but like, who are we fooling? Because then you get the stuff, you do the stuff. We hear celebrities talk about it all the time. They get the stuff, they do the stuff, and then they're like, okay, wow, what's next? What's next? Because in the process, that's really what makes you not the thing that you're looking for. Because the more we chase the thing that we're looking for, the more we can chase it away. It's honestly like we're running in the wrong direction. And it doesn't make any sense, but it makes perfect sense. I love being in the Windy City because you hear this wind, it looks like it's about to crazy storm. Like, oh my God. Okay, let me not expose where I live. But the danger, the silent danger of waiting is waiting on something that could possibly never happen in the way that you say or you want it to happen. We're creating this narrative of the way it has to happen, the way it must go, when life oftentimes shows us an alternative. Like, okay, we know you want it, but we're gonna make you go left instead of right. And you're like, but why? Right is right there. It's literally right there. And you're like so hung up as to why not right. But right is, it's just not your path. It's not your path. I was watching this TED Talk, and I have to remember her name. She gave some great advice. It was a TED Talk on, it was like six steps. Oh my God, I can't talk. Let's just breathe. This in and out. Because I got a lot of energy. I really love filming these videos. I really love filming these videos, but the TED Talk was about, the title I think was like 6 behaviors or 6 steps to radical confidence, something like that. Radical confidence has been something that I've been listening to lately, like getting messages of lately. It started with a podcast from Jay Shetty, and I forgot her name, but she has a book on radical confidence, and I kind of want to read it. And then I just read, I just listened to this TED Talk last night about radical confidence, and they're just so, motivational, inspirational. I love them. Don't send me TikToks, send me TED Talks. Yeah. But what she said stuck out to me. A few things. I'm gonna give you a few things. She said all it takes, you only need 20 seconds of courage. 20 seconds of courage. And I'm just like, that is so genius. Writes that down, saves it for later. The thing that I was talking about was, oh my God. Okay, the giggles have caught me. The thing that I was talking about was, hold on, it's coming back to me. It's coming back to me. It's coming back to me. It's coming. This is like the thinking song. I always have like the elevator music when I don't know where my what thought, but it's gonna come back. Okay. 6 steps to radical confidence. I was talking about waiting. Yeah, it's gonna come back to me, but we're gonna keep moving forward. But that TED Talk was really inspirational. I recommend you go watch it just so you can get the full scope of things, because I definitely am not giving you the full scope. But the importance behind not waiting, like not allowing waiting to take away everything that you're doing, you're like waiting for that acceptance, is to just be that. Because waiting for it, people could wait to become X and be Y their whole life. Or they could tell themselves that they're X in their mind and they're X. Boom. You're X. Not Y, you're X. Because we live in the world that we're thinking of. And that is a quote, and I've said it before. Ralph Smart, Infinite Waters. Go check him out on YouTube. It's so fire. But it's so true. Anything we believe, we tell ourselves, manifests. If you tell yourself like, you're not worthy, it's just gonna keep growing. And there's probably some reasons, from childhood and trauma that make you feel like you're not worthy of your title. But I promise you, you so are. You so are. We are just as we said we were as kids. When we were kids, we were like, I'm an astronaut. And it's like, oh, Billy's just playing, ha ha ha. But like, if Billy kept that same confidence when he was 7 to now, Billy would be an astronaut. Billy would run NASA. Like, if we had the same confidence that we did as kids, if we really interacted with our inner child all the time, life would feel so much freer. So much freer. But then we get into adulthood and it's like all this pressure. It's like, I have to figure out how I can become this because I feel like I'm not this already. Because you're measuring yourself to somebody else's standards. And I'm gonna quote Hines on this, which I don't know if it's a quote from a quote, but he said, you can't measure yourself with somebody else's ruler. That's stupid. That's stupid. Like, we can't keep measuring ourselves to other people's success because they didn't even know that they were gonna get there. Like, we can have a thought, we can have this inner knowing, but they didn't know what it was gonna look like or how much influence they were gonna really have. I honestly wish that you guys could see like the videos and the clips that play in my brain. When that technology comes out, I'm gonna let you know. It's gonna be so great. But if I can find this video, I'll put it in the description because I really want you guys to see this. It's a video of Rihanna when she first like came to the States. She got interviewed and they were like, what do you want to do? And she was just like, I want to be, I want to come here, I want to be everything, I want to be a pop star, I want to be this, I want to that, I want to make a bunch of money. Like, she literally said that when she was like 16, 17 or whatever, and did that. I don't know if in the process like she didn't feel that she was or not, but like, it doesn't matter because she said, she literally spoke it into her life. And you look at her life now and it's like, wow, go crazy. But was she trying to measure herself to someone else? She didn't say, I want to be like Gwen Stefani or I want to be like this. She didn't say that. She said, I want to make X amount of money. I want to do this. She was speaking about her. In that interview, she did not say, oh, I look at this and I look at that. No, she was like, this is what I want. Here, I don't know how it's going to look like, but this is what I want. And that's so real. We got to start talking like that about ourselves. I want to be X, Y, and Z. And allow the process of becoming it to happen. And then when you look back, you're like, oh my gosh, I did that. And I deserve to be that. Because I've worked hard. And don't even get me started on working hard. Because we don't have to work hard. Our society definitely has trained us to be constantly working, and honestly, it's tiring. It is so tiring. I'm still trying to remember about the radical confidence. I'm still trying to remember what I was trying to say. No, this is about to bug me. It was the 20 seconds of courage. That's what distracted me, because I thought about that before I thought about what I want to say. Like, I thought about it, and then that came to my mind, and it just dropped the other one. Oh my gosh, it's gonna eat me up. It's really gonna eat me up. But moral of the story is, waiting for acceptance from other people for what you genuinely love to do, it's no good. And you see it all the time. All the time. Because to think about it, you're comparing yourself to someone else, so you think that if you get 1 million people watching your video, that's gonna make you a superhuman. I don't know, it might. But how did you feel when 2 people started watching? When 5 people started watching? When 25,000 started watching? Because you standing in front of 25,000 people is a lot. It is a lot. Standing in front of 1,000,000 people, that sounds bizarre. It sounds cool, but like, that sounds bizarre. We're constantly training ourselves to want more and more and more because of this society that's like so hung up on fast consumption and getting it now. But like, let it come, let it happen. Let it happen, and know that if you have to tell yourself every day, I'm an artist, I'm a musician, I'm a doctor, until you get that title, like people in med school, to keep that momentum in med school, to pass your exams until you get the title of doctor, you have to believe that you're a doctor before you are a doctor. And then you go into your residency before you really even get to like be the doctor. You know what I mean? So there's no need to wait. You are. And if you're watching this, I want you to write what you are. What are you? Walk in that. What are you? Put that as your lock screen. I am this. I am this. No matter what the numbers, no matter the people, no matter the this, because you believe it strong enough, you're gonna embody it so effortlessly that people are not even gonna question it. You're gonna be like, wait, I know you. You're that one girl from not even that one girl. They're gonna be calling you first name basis. First name. Or they're gonna say Miss. Excuse me, Miss Blank. They knew what to say. They knew. But keep walking in you. You are what you say you are. And we'll see if I remember the radical confidence thing after this. Because I know I took notes on it, but I'm recording on my phone. So we'll see you in the next entry. Bye, y'all. It's always a pleasure talking with you guys. Bye.